Yeah. So before introducing all the databases, so if we want to store any employee information, any patient information, all these kind of information, we are using the paper format. So we have to take one paper, we have to write down, we have to purchase one register. In that register, we have to enter all these things. Okay. Even in banks also, the banks are started with the paper format only. They have some ledgers, registers, and they are entering the what is the amount, all those kind of things. So after that, something is upgraded. So we are using the Excel sheets. So in Excel also, we are storing the data, and so everywhere uh, paper format is started. After that, files and Excel sheets, all these come up. So what is the difficulty here? Suppose I want to change the salary. Present salary is 10,000. I want to increase this salary for salary to 13,000. So in paper format, we can increase the salary. For seniors, it is a bit common or boring, but let it be for today. Okay. So this is difficult way to increase in the paper format. For single person, we can simply increase, but I want to increase 200 persons at a time. Then it is very tough to increase. So if I want to remove any employee from the company, then also it is difficult in paper format. So to avoid all these things, databases are introduced. Databases. So what here we are storing? In databases, what is data? What is information? What is database? What is database technology? What is Dbms? Okay. These are things we need to know. So database means row, column. If it is disconnected, we can connect with the same session. Okay. Row column based data. Row column means suppose Excel sheet kind of data we can store in the databases. Even we can store in images, files, anything in PDFs, everything we can store in the databases. And we can simply update all these persons data in single query. Okay. Data means 1, 2, 3, Shiva, all these kind of things are data. Okay. Information means suppose serial number is 1. Employee name is Shiva. This is called information. This above thing is called simply data, but there is no, it is meaningless data. If we have to put any column names or mention any meaningful thing, then it is called information. You're getting what is data, what is information? Data means this unspecified data. There is no meaning for this data. When we put something on this data, then it is called information. Okay. Next, database means serial number, employee name, salary. Serial number 1, employee name Shiva, salary is 10,000. These kind of things we will store. Okay. These kind of things we will store in the database. So we can easily update using 1 or 2 like this. So for this purpose, we are using the to store these kind of data. We are using Oracle SQL Server MySQL, DB2, Postgre, all these kind of, okay. Now, what is DBMS? DBS means database management system, okay. So to manage this database, we need one structure, okay. So database management system means if we want to create uh, one table to store this data, we need some structure. So all the structure, all the processes, all the normalizations, we can know from the DBMS. Okay, that is called DBMS. Suppose I have one employee table, I have one department table. So we want to make some relationships between them. And also we want to store departments separately without any duplicates, employees separately without any duplicates. So removing these duplicates and creating the relationships between these two tables, all these kind of things called database management system. Means we are managing this database. Okay, this is called DBMS. Then, yeah, 1 second, give me a second. Yeah, okay. So this is DBMS. So as human, we can understand any language like English, Hindi, Telugu, etc. as a human. So now DBMS is one of the computer system. So this one knows only DBMS knows only SQL language. Okay. SQL means structured query language. If even we have to give some instruction, we will write in English only, but that will convert in, we have to give instruction in SQL query language way. Suppose select asterisk from employee. This is one query. Okay. Suppose if I give, hi, this is Shiva, it won't understand. Okay. Because it is meaningless. We have to give in SQL language only, structured query language. Select star from EMP. This query only this will understand. Then based on the input query, it will return the result. Simply what is DBMS? Storing the data and fetching the data, retrieving. Okay. Only two things we need to do. Storing the data. Storing means inserting, or updating the data. Updating, or we can also say that modify the data and delete data. These things we can do. And selecting the data. Selecting or fetching or retrieving, we can say anything. Only these two things we need to do. We need to learn. We need to learn creating the database. DB means database. And create the tables. Tables means to store the data. Then how to insert the data, how to update the data, how to delete the data, and changes in tables, then writing queries to get the data. All these things we need to learn. Okay. Any questions so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. Why this database is introduced means to avoid all the manual things, which is we are doing manually. So we have to write with pen paper and we have to store in Excel sheets and all these things we need to avoid. So we need to manage in proper format. Suppose there are 10,000 employees. There are 10,000 employees. So we need to increase salary 5% to all employees. This is not salary, this is employee count. Okay. So it is very easy with the database. Simply I will write update employee set salary equal to salary plus salary into 5 by 100, 5%. That's it. It will update the 5% increment to all the employees in employee table. This is simple way. So now assume if we have to do this in Excel sheets or if we have to do in paper format, how much it is difficult. Correct? So we can increase with simple language. Yeah, give me 1 minute. Okay.